offering. Here's a swing and a line drive, and he may have just tied the ball game. That's down for extra bases.
After a slight misstep in last year's transition to new hardware, MLB 15 The Show is back just in time for opening day. Can the latest improvements propel the show back to championship status, or should you hang up your cleats and take a year off?
Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field.
3 main game modes offer a variety of ways to play. Road to the Show lets you create a custom player and rise from the minor leagues to the majors. You gain experience for performing well in games and then use those points to upgrade a multitude of attributes. The incentive of additional XP makes giving up runs or grounding out feel demoralizing, but winning is incredibly rewarding. New for this year is licensed equipment that can be earned and equipped to your player, offering stat-based upgrades similar to an RPG. While there are only a small number of equipment categories, unlocking and equipping these items adds an extra diversion to satisfy stat lovers. Franchise mode returns with more options than ever. In addition to signing players and dealing with contracts, there are now ownership expectations. Your performance directly determines job offers and salary budgets that will help when signing high-talent players. Additionally, trade and contract logic have been vastly improved over years past, so trading a minor league pitcher for Clayton Kershaw is out of the question. For players who don't want to worry about numbers and contracts, season mode just focuses on playing baseball and winning the World Series.
And now he drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
Lastly, Diamond Dynasty focuses on obtaining players through card packs that can be purchased for in-game currency or real money. Microtransactions remain a problem for non-committed players, but thankfully, playing all game modes now works towards unlocking cards. The grind is further reduced by the new stamp card that rewards you with a free pack for signing into the show multiple times a week. The most substantial and addicting addition are the new Legend players. Each of the 30 MLB teams has one legendary representative, and by unlocking and earning an entire team's cards, you're awarded with a legend. Fans of baseball will love that multiple eras are represented, and unlocking your team's legend is a compelling reason to collect more cards.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
On the field, a host of minor improvements add more control to game-time situations than previous years, but take some time getting used to. When fielding a ground ball, cueing which base to throw to before you pick it up ensures a smooth transition, but the game never makes this clear. Attempting to throw to a base after picking the ball up may yield a late and disjointed throw. Also, when catching a pop fly, the player enters a lock-on motion, but trying to make slight adjustments can be inconsistent and create confusing results. Thankfully, user-controlled cutoffs are finally here, so making a play at the plate after a sacrifice fly is easier than ever. The biggest addition to batting is directional hitting. Using the L stick, you can attempt to influence fly balls, ground balls, or find an undefended section of the field. It adds an extra layer of realistic strategy to nearly every situation. Changing which direction to hit or initiating a hit and run is even more satisfying when directly influencing the swing of the bat.
A solo shot there for Howie Kendrick.
Season and head-to-head matches can be played online. Last year's game was plagued by lag, but we're happy to report these issues have been resolved, as lag has been rare in our time playing online. If someone wants to quit before the full 9 innings, they can ask for a friendly quit that won't affect their stats, or concede the match and take a loss. Graphics have received a noticeable upgrade. The sun and shadows look different depending on what month of the year it is, and each stadium's grass and dirt color better reflect their real-life counterpart. Player models are also improved, including more detailed strands of hair rather than the painted-on blocks from last year. Other substantial additions to this year's show are year-to-year saves that allow you to carry progress over from last year, even if you're transitioning from PlayStation 3 to 4, with the promise of this feature continuing in future franchise installments. The presentation remains faithful to a television-style broadcast, with some minor improvements. Individual teams and players now have specific celebrations, and the crowd is visibly excited during clutch moments. Unfortunately, it's still painfully obvious that there are a limited number of character models for fans, and they tend to move in unison in big moments. MLB 15 The Show has enough subtle additions to gameplay and graphics to keep returning fans satisfied. Online issues have been addressed, there's more customization and control than ever before, and the addition of Legends will please baseball purists. Even if you're a newcomer this season, look no further than this year's solid entry in the storied franchise.
Pitch on the way. Now a ball lined towards center field. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.